What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Sneaky Games, a Slide 3 Honor Among Thieves Let's Play here on my YouTube channel, Swirly Games. Last time, we made it to the finals, boys. Somehow, game number 1 was the semis, but we're not going to talk about that. We did some dogfighting, killed a bunch of people, and I got Grayson here. What's going on, Grayson?
Not much.
Not much, Dad. So we were about to start talking off camera, and then figured this would be a great way to start this one off. Some news recently in the Sly Cooper quest.
Oh, look,
Sly
another
5.
blimp.
Okay, whoever created Sly
What's up with these people and fucking blimps,
are
man?
obsessed with blimps. That's insane. What are 2
That's
Bentley
3
missions? That's insane. I didn't even think about that. There's literally been 7 blimps in these 3 games. Oh my god. But, some news in the Sly Cooper world. Sanzaru Games, which you're right. I think you said, isn't it Sanzaru? And I've been saying Sanzari, like Aziz, for the last, like, 2 months. Definitely Sanzaru. Was bought... Oh my god. Who fucking kidding me?
Fucking shit.
Okay,
Run away.
of course.
Run away. Run away! Run away!
The frickin'... What a horrible place to put me back at. Get me on the roof, we'll be alright. Sanzaru Games has been purchased by Facebook, which...
Weird.
On so many levels, that's weird. Like, one, didn't know Facebook was, like, trying to make their own games. I mean, they have Facebook Gaming now, which is kind of like a Twitch/Mixer, but, like, literally nobody watches anything on it, I feel like. So they're trying to branch into, like, video game stuff, but the fact that they're buying up a company seems super weird to me. So, I don't know if it hurt. I don't think it hurts a chance for Sly 5 because it's still completely up to Sony, and it was just like, well, if Sony wanted it to be made, then Sanzaru would step in and do it. But it's just like another weird, like, step in this journey of... I feel like there's a super high chance that game never gets made, but...
So does Sony own Sly, though? And
yeah.
Sanzaru just... Okay, so...
They were hired by them to, like, actually make the game.
Okay, so it's not like Facebook now has Sly. It's now no company that's owned by Sony is in charge of Sly.
Right. Which I think it's... Oh, I can't believe I didn't get shot there. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's just if they were to make it... Jesus Christ. They would... Oh, that guy had a freaking... Oh, the wolf's killing him anyways. It'll just have to be yet another company doing it, which...
Yeah.
I still really like the idea of... And I can't believe the best option is Activision buying a company, but, like, them being hired by Activision to make, like, redo all 4 Slys, like, a full... God damn it, man, these things suck. A full, HD remastered. Start over and use it as kind of like a gauge of, like, okay... It probably won't take that much time to, like, redo the graphics on these games. See how it sells, and if it actually has, like, an audience now, like, then maybe that'll convince them. Like,
yeah,
it can kind of be like a pulse check on the how popular it would be. And then if that happened and it didn't sell, then it's literally never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Which is super unfortunate.
Especially because, I mean, we've both talked about how we don't really... You've never played it yourself, and I don't really remember the 4th one, but
right.
We both know that it ends on a huge spoiler that people are pretty upset that they
have to wait on. Yeah. So I can't really tell, like... I feel like it could also be said that, like, I don't really know how, like, in general, like... I guess you would call this like an action platformer, like as in the genre of it. Like, I don't know how popular those games in general are right now. That maybe if, like, these type of games made a comeback or something. I don't think I've been up here other than that other mission. Like, if maybe that would help it. Like, if people are into these types of games, then you could release a Sly remake of some sort.
Yeah.
And it might do better, but...
What are other games that you would even, like, put in the same category?
Honestly, like the Spyro Crash stuff. Like, I think these games could do just as well outside of, like, Spyro and Crash being way more recognizable, because they really did a good job for them, and they were basically the exact same game. What the... Oh my god, the wolf came out of nowhere!
So let the wolf eat him and just run.
Yeah. Chase after me? Alright, we cool. Also, I'm now dedicated to looting everybody, and nobody has a fucking item. So that's about how it's been going. Well, this pig will have one.
Out of our life, pig.
There's so many guards just everywhere. So in general, outside of Sly, have you been playing anything else, or are you still like just coming off of beating Fallen Order?
Yeah, I'm just on a little hiatus, and then I'll start up the third one. I've wanted to stay behind you, like I don't want to play ahead of you at all.
Yeah.
So I've kind of been timing it out like that so that I can play like a good chunk.
Yeah. I was talking to Tiff about this, that I was like, I'm looking forward to, now that I've like made videos out of this, that like I can see myself in like 2 years being like, man, I'd fucking play the shit out of Sly Cooper right now. And just like some Saturday I'll be bored, and like if you're dedicated to it, you could beat an entirety of like one of these games in one sitting.
Yeah.
Like on board, I'm just gonna beat Sly 1 again. Like you could
Yeah.
very well just do that.
Yep. Sly 1 for sure you
Yeah.
can do.
Alright, there's something. Is there anything coming out soon that you're excited or waiting for? Beyond, other than, I'm assuming Last of Us 2, but that's still, I mean, it's coming up now, especially since it's been delayed a few times, but it's still only like 3 months away now. So that's getting pretty close.
I didn't know it was that soon. That one
I think it's like end of May, something like that.
I probably won't get that one right away, but it definitely will be one that I play. Then one that I didn't even, like I wasn't staying up on and didn't know much about until recently, but what's it called? It's Steampunk 24/7.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah.
The 2077. Yeah.
I feel like everybody's gonna play that game. Like I
Yeah.
just feel like everybody has to play that game.
Yeah. Did you play The Witcher? Because that seems up your alley.
No. So I watched you play The Witcher.
Oh, that's right. We did talk about that, I think. Yeah.
For a little bit. Like you brought your system over to my house one night, but I was playing something else. I might have actually been playing through like the Sly series because it was that same summer.
Yeah. Sounds right.
But I wasn't super interested in the second one, just from like watching you play.
Yeah.
But the third one, I think, would probably be more my speed.
Yeah, it's one of those games that like those super like humongous games like that, they just overwhelm the shit out of me because I'm very like.
Well, I just can't even imagine
do everything.
playing, like 100 hours of anything. Like I think I played 39 hours of Knights of the Old Republic and only got halfway through because I was like 12 and didn't know how to grind, and eventually got to the point where I couldn't get out of the boss fight. But I've 100 hours. That is insane.
Yeah, I think the longest, as far as what like, I've played games for longer, but not like a story mode that actually took that long to beat. Horizon Zero Dawn, which if you've never played that, I highly recommend, because I think that's like Sly's #1, Horizon's #2 for me. My favorite game of all time.
Yeah.
And you could probably get it like super cheap now. But that game, doing literally everything, that was my first platinum trophy. Took about 60 hours, and then they made some DLC for it that I think I was like just under 80 when I beat it, and like that was like the smoothest 80 hours ever. Plus, I remember Breath of the Wild was like 90 hours, but that was a shit ton of side stuff. But those are two definitely the longest. Tiff's actually beat me on that with a game since we started dating. Did you ever play the Mass Effects? I never really did, but she's obsessed with them.
Mass Effect. Is that the one with what's the Spencer? What's the guy's name? Tyler? John?
Shepard?
Shepard, yeah. So I have never played it, but I've watched like the first 3 hours of a Let's Play of the second one.
Which the second one's apparently like everyone's favorite one. Basically, Mass Effect 4 came out. That Mass Effect Andromeda.
I don't like the user interface of it, and also the combat seems a little Halo, or not Halo-y. Maybe like a combination of Halo and
like Gears of War.
Yeah, Gears of War.
Yeah, it's Tiff loves it because it's got a lot of like you can talk to the side characters and like develop like actual like relationships, or like how you talk to them like affects stuff. So it's almost got like a Sims quality.
You
about
actually
it.
like can get in a relationship with.
Oh yeah, like in Andromeda, because Tiff played that for 106 hours to beat that. It was unreal. And there was this like alien girl, I forget what her name was, PB or something like that. That
PB.
yeah, and because you could play as like a female or a male, like you're like twins essentially, and whoever you pick, you like your twin of the opposite is like stuck in like a coma or something like that. Like going into the game, like certain people could be like you have to be a female to romance them, or like some of them could be gay, some of them could be like with other aliens or whatever. Like, so Tiff's like life goal in that game was to romance PB, and like I remember like I was playing MLB when she was playing with headphones on, so I couldn't hear it. I just looked over and there's just like this fucking like human ass woman with like a sex scene of like this blue skinned like no haired alien. I just look at Tiff and she's just got like the biggest smile on her face, like finally I did it. I was like, Tiff, is this cheating? Or she's like, I'm not doing it. Whatever I forget what her name was. Oh, Sarah Ryder, that's right, because you're Shepard in the first 3, but in Andromeda you're the Ryder twins. And I was like, all right, carry on.
Carry on.
Yeah.
But I watched The Witcher on Netflix, and I liked it.
I still haven't watched it. I want to real bad. Like, Tiff and I alternate seasons of shows that we pick, and I told her that like I'm absolutely gonna pick The Witcher when we get through Dexter.
Like it's not good, but it's at the same time good.
Like it's cool.
Yeah.
Henry Cavill seems like a pretty cool dude too.
I feel like I wouldn't like it as much if I played the game and like knew the storyline a little bit, because my favorite part of it was figuring out what the fuck was going on.
Well, I think that's part of it too, is the so the video games came from the books. There's like a series of books some guy wrote, and the games take place after the books, and I think the show is more in the storyline of the books. So it's almost like the event, like there's characters in it, but the events that happen aren't like in the games at all, I think.
Yeah, but it also happens along like 3 different timelines.
Oh, that's right. I do remember hearing that. And like they don't really tell you that, and it's kind of confusing or something.
Yeah, you have to put it together, but basically it's like one is happening like 80 years in the past, or like even like in the 100 to 80 or 80 to 60 years in the past. Yeah. The other one is happening like 10 to 15 years in the past. And then the other one is happening like in the present, but just over like a few weeks.
That's very interesting.
It's like the witch, I forget what her name is.
I'm trying to think. Yennefer's not one of the witches, is it?
Yeah, Yennefer.
Okay. There's like a redheaded chick too, or is that just in the games?
No, there's a redheaded chick, but like Yennefer's like there are 3 main characters in the show. Yeah. And it's what's his face?
Geralt,
Yennefer, and then Cyril.
Yes, that sounds right. So those are the characters at least. Then.
Princess Cereal?
Princess Frosted Flakes? I only have 1,000 coins.
Yeah. But it starts with like Yennefer's origin story.
Oh, okay.
Or, like chronologically, that's the oldest thing that happens.
Okay.
And that's 80 years in the past.
I did see something that got me excited to get caught up, and then like when season 2 airs, did you see who they cast for season 2?
No.
I don't know what character he's playing, but it was a character that like is known in the universe that got people excited. But the guy who played Tormund is going to be in season 2.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And
I think Mark Hamill might be in it too.
The bard in it is hilarious.
Honestly, I have to toss a coin to your Witcher or whatever. Like I remember that like broke the internet for a while.
Which I'm assuming that's a song that was in the game.
I think I remember seeing something like people were happy that they put that in there or something. Yeah. Because The Witcher 3 is one of those games that like that game came out. It came out when I was living at the house with the guys.
2015, I think.
Yeah, like I remember going to the midnight of that, buying that game for $60. I may have played it for 60 minutes, and then I realized how big it was, and I was like, I can't. Like, there's people that are just like, oh, well, I beat The Witcher for the 7th time. Like,
oh my god.
I've done literally everything in this game 7 times. What should I do now? I'm gonna play it for an 8th time. Like, just literally over and over and over again for years. They've been playing this game.
That's
like,
years of your life right there.
Yeah. I'm like, there's other fucking games, man. I didn't have anything on them. Or it's the one I looted and had to run.
I watched a Let's Play of the first Witcher for like the first hour of it.
That game's weird. I never played it, but it looked really bad.
Oh yeah, it was rough. Which I think the beginning of that one, I think the plot line of the show had it.
Oh really?
I think the show goes over like how that one begins.
Oh okay. Well, fucking bronze medal.
Because do you remember in the second one? Is that where you go? It's not a werewolf, but it's like the princess, not the princess, but like the duke's daughter. It's like possessed or whatever.
Familiar. I'm also trying to remember what the fucking story even was of the second one, because I remember there was a point where I was like, I don't know what's happening, but like the game is just cool to play.
Yeah.
It was very much so like it was just over all of a sudden. I was like, oh, all right, well, end of the game. Like I remember I actually beat that at Shippensburg. I was visiting Holly and brought my 360 because I knew I'd have some downtime because she was going to be at class or something, and like that's the only game I bought. So I was like, oh, I'll be able to play this for a while. And like 45 minutes into me starting it, it was over. I was like, well, shit, okay. It was just a very weird game. Like I couldn't figure out. Like you'd be in an area. There'd be no like quest markers, anything like that. You would just talk to random people, and some of them would give you quests, but like there wasn't even like a good, like here is your quest log of shit that you have that you need to do. So
and it wouldn't then like give you a beacon that you need here to do this.
Yeah, so it was like I play those games obsessing about like if there's side missions, like I want to do all the side missions. Like I like doing everything. But I couldn't even know where to go or what I had to do. It was just very weird. And like I don't like games that they just make you wander for the sake of wandering. Like I don't want to have to run around for 2 hours doing nothing just to find out where this quest log is. Like just give me a freaking beacon and I'll run there and do the thing, and I'll get just as much, if not 10 times more enjoyment out of doing that.
Yeah.
Like that's just like fluff for the sake of fluff of like, oh, our game's 80 hours to beat because you spend 40 hours going, what the fuck am I supposed to do right now?
The problem is like this isn't fun.
No,
you know?
Like you're just literally like praying they have stuff. And I keep like every time I've done this too, like there's been one area that's been better than the rest. So, like it's the exact opposite of exploring the whole area. I'm running around this area here because it seems to work the best. Like these barrels keep coming back, and there's like a good amount of guards that you can kind of just run in a big circle and they'll respawn. Like this guy here's got something.
Yeah, and there's a satisfaction to find. Even like if you run around forever to find a bottle that you just can't find, there's a satisfaction.
Yeah. Or like that, like, oh fuck, I hear it. Like, all right, let's go. Like, where is it at? Where's that?
Oh, that's so nice that that's such a good feature that they use where you could hear it like clinking, and that's how you know that you're like close.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's just because of headphones too, but like the actual like stereo sound was really good that I could almost hear like, okay, it's specifically it's below me, and I don't know how they did that, but like it works. This is super random, but I just looked like was aware of my mic in front of my face right now. Billy wants to buy a new mic, and he has like the slightly better version of the one I have here. Like this is just like the snowball, like basic one that's like a $50 mic. And he has the one that's like it's anywhere. Oh, he's got something. It's anywhere from like on sale it might be like 120, but it's normally like 150 bucks. That depending on if he could get it back at like take it back to Best Buy for store credit or something, he might sell it to me for 80. Which like I think if I had to pick like what's the best about my channel, I think my audio quality is actually pretty decent of like the microphone. Like that is still technically a better mic, and it's the one that I would ultimately want. And he's had it for like literally 3 months and just wants to buy a different one. But did you see what the? He's like,
what the hell? He's fast. What the?
His stupid face. That was something. What an idiot! Oh, he killed himself.
Doesn't matter now.
What a dingus. Give me those coins, though.
I wonder if they weren't intending on people buying all the power-ups.
I don't know. It may have been. Like, I mean, being marketed as kids, like, I mean, we talked about this before, like, even with the bottles, like, 12-year-old me didn't give a single shit about wanting to get everything, but now as an adult, I'm like, I need all of them. And, like, I would buy those power-ups, and I'd use the same 3 the whole game.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I got them, but...
I mean, you can beat the game fairly easily. Aside from the paraglide, you can beat the game without a power-up.
Right. Something gold in
You
there.
were killing so many people.
So many.
Like, your body count is extreme.
I was watching how I showed you the caddies, like, retrospectives on the games.
Yeah.
I don't watch them until I finish them, but, like, I finished Rumble Down Under the other day, and then I realized, I was like, oh shit, I never watched the Sly 2 one, because I remembered him saying, I love Caddy, but he sometimes has, like, wild opinions that I'm sometimes not sure if it's for the sake of having a wild opinion, like one of those, like a fucking Skip Bayless.
Yeah.
But I remember because he played this game first. He played the third one first.
Yep.
And like all of his points about the second one, it was cracking me up because like it's all the shit that we were laughing at. Like, why wouldn't you just destroy the parts? Like, why would you let Clockwork come back? And I'm like, listen, don't put logic into these games. It all falls apart so fast. Every single mission is like, why are you doing this? Like, this is your plan?
Yeah.
But
I watched those videos too, and I think the takeaway is that everybody is always going to say either 2 or 3 is the best.
Yeah.
Because they're just definitely way better than 2.
Yeah.
And I think it just comes down to which you played.
Yeah, that seems to be the one that people have kind of like gravitated towards. Because then I wonder, like, if I had played 3 first, like, what would I think of the bottles? I think today I would like them more, but I think growing up it would have been like a non-factor. Like, oh, okay, sure. Almost.
I mean, you already kind of think way more highly of the. That was actually the first one you played.
Yeah, like I luckily played them in order they came out because I could see the same thing. Like, it's like the first one is just so bare-boned compared to the other ones that it's really hard to think it's that good going back to it. This guy's got something. I feel it. Yes! Ah!
Oh my... Run.
That's good. I was saying these guys can't jump, so we're good. They've made them bail so much faster, though, which is nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, they're immediately like, oh, can't find him. Back down to my way. I mean, okay, so this area really has the hangar here. There's the hay over there.
Yep.
This spot by the castle. And then, like, the village, which feels kind of small just because there's a lot of, like, empty space in here, but it's another one that's, like, a huge area, but just not a lot going on in it. Oh, man. Speaking of the, like, just the future of Sly from what we were talking about before, so, you know, the Sony has its own, like, TV/movie company now, right?
Yeah.
Like, PlayStation Productions.
Yeah, they've been making movies for a while.
Yeah. So, a lot of people think that even more likely than a new game would be like an animated TV series or something like that. I would love the shit out of that. Like, if they do that right, it could potentially be really cool.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It would have to be... It would probably be even better marketed at even a younger age than the games.
Yeah.
Like, these are probably definitely, like, young adolescent, like, you know, 9 to 12. But if they made a TV show that was, like, you know, for, like, second graders, I feel like that could crush.
Yeah. Teach them young that thieves are actually good guys.
Steal your way to the top. Ooh, these are 2 guards in a row right here. Oh, don't you fuck with me, blimps. Stay away. Alright, now it's fine.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck you, blimp. Frickin' Hindenburg.
Yeah, there aren't enough guards over in this area.
Yeah, because you have like those 2 guards there and then like 1 guy on the roof. So I'm like, alright, well, I'm not gonna hang out over here. We have hit the halfway point, Dad.
Dear.
Yep.
Christ.
So many of them. Alright, guys. We've made a decision. We're not getting all these coins. It's late, and I don't care about most of these things. So, okay. Let's be smart here. Grapple cam, 100%
sure.
want to see what that's about. Silent obliteration, fuck
For
me
sure.
up. Fist of Flame, yes.
For sure.
Probably save up for that.
Sure.
Seems
I mean, yeah, and then you only need like 1,500 more.
Yeah, which isn't too bad the further we get into it. So I'll get caught up. But before we beat the game, I'll have all the damn power-ups, don't worry.
My God.
Yeah. Just for the sake of doing it. Gotta have something, I guess.
I think this is maybe one of the things that I benefited from.
Oh, damn.
Step Brothers. Oh, shit, you got 3?
Maybe that's what this hover jump has been this whole time. Hot damn.
You just hit it 3 times?
Yeah. Beauty and the Beast. Oh, hell yeah. Guru time.
Oh, but maybe that's one of the advantages.
Yeah.
My Step Brothers was that they would just run around and do all, like, get all these
They would do it for you, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Oh, man. Luckily, I have part 8 will air tomorrow. Because I remember earlier today, I was like, fuck, I'm going to have to also edit one and get it ready to post before I go to bed, too. But then I remembered, oh, no, I'm actually one ahead. So we're still keeping the streak going.
The streak has to.
Yeah. At least through this game. Like, once I started a game without it ending, I gotta keep it going. And then at that point, I only have 1 left. So first time around, it's Belgium versus Iceland. Second time, Mugshot versus Carmelita. There's a
second.
What?
This opened up with Carmelita being in here, but she's clearly not like fucking around.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Why did they do that? Oh god, we get to make Carmelita shoot us again. I won't give it away because it'll come out tomorrow. But people watching this will have already seen it. But for the sake of not spoiling it for you, Sly says probably my favorite joke in the finale of Rumble Down Under, and like the entire series. It is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It's literally 1 word, and it's so fucking perfect.
Okay. I'm sure once I hear it, I'll know what you're doing.
Oh man, yeah. Challenge.
Bentley has
Shot
all
to
these.
fist fight.
Bentley literally has rocket boosters on his wheelchair, but he rolls his own wheelchair. Like he doesn't have a
electric one. Yeah.
electric.
Never thought of that. All of his tech. Oh yeah.
No way! I'm being watched. That and it would feel right pounding a run in a wheelchair.
Oh god. These damn dialogue trees. Oh man, these are all good.
His mental faculties.
Yeah, I'm liking that one.
Do you even know what I say to you? Or are you too stupid to understand the words coming into your ear holes?
Ear holes.
What's an ear hole?
Talk sense. His appearance. I'm gonna go calling him out against the Cooper gang.
You've got such a long, sad history of losing to the Cooper gang.
What the? Get out of here, guard. What are you doing? That's cool. Oh, he didn't care about. Oh, his mother.
His mother.
100%. That's it.
Your mother was a broken down tub of junk with
Oh shit! I'd punch Bentley in the mouth for that one. I love how they like do that. Like they make you be wrong a couple times, and then the good option like presents itself. Please don't be late. Holy shit! Call his mama whore.
I remember that
Those
line
fighting words.
specifically. More gentlemen callers.
That's amazing.
He said then a phone operator, right?
Yeah. Fucking
I feel like I used that line in middle school.
Your mom's got more. Oh, hell yeah. This is what we need. We need random, like, random these to pop up. So I'll still grab those whenever we can. Ooh, medium nugget. Cool. Is that a large nugget? Oh, okay.
Oh. One thing you have to do
Whoa.
before this level's over is go up to the top of the ramp thingy and
Slide all the way down.
slide down, see how much speed you can get and if you can ramp off of it.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh! I hate the
I
rockets.
think you can run down there.
Yeah. Okay. If anything, you can make the jump. Come on, Carmelita. You bum. Hell yeah.
Do you now play as her to take him out?
Probably. I didn't even think about that. I totally forgot you did that until that level in Venice.
Why not be like a real man?
It feels very clunky and bad.
Playing as her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, her aiming box is so big. Like, it probably won't be a problem with Mugshot, but it was so hard to actually hit the one I wanted.
Oh, yeah. Like you were hitting both.
Yeah, I kept alternating shots. Two-gun Tony? When have they ever fucking called it? Wow.
I'm that cop hag that put you away back.
Cop hag. God.
Well, I die. Lady.
His eyes.
Shot at idol.
It's my duty to put behind bars. That, and I enjoy making tough guys cry like stupid babies they really are.
You stupid bitch.
I ain't no stupid baby.
Yep, there we go.
Yep. Okay.
I feel like if you stay up on the roofs, that'll be to your advantage.
Yeah. I can get over to him. Doesn't his Mugshot's health bar look like the Baron?
Yeah. It looks exactly like it.
Like, I was very confused in the garage because I thought that too.
He's actually hitting you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what you can do to dodge.
That's it, yeah.
Oh shit, he got you.
Oh, fuck. Then you could, like, turn triangle, or press triangle to, like, turn that off, but... Watch this pig kill me. It'll let me kick him. Say goodnight, cop hag. Regroup, let's regroup. I feel like he hasn't hit me in a while. Later, Porky. Did you chip a nail, sweetheart? Oh, he gone.
You finished.
He gone.
You done now.
You done no. Mother.
Booking this it'll take all night. Oh well. I'm sure Cooper won't make his move anytime soon.
I can't get over how bad her voice is.
I know.
Like, it might be the worst yet. Digging up a bone.
No, nothing is gonna beat Neil.
Oh,
I've literally never heard a worse voice in my life.
yeah. Definitely the worst Carmelita, I think.
Yeah.
That's
The
true.
like sly one popped up.
Yeah.
But it's a belly mission, for sure.
Oh, yeah, it is. I don't know why I'm going back here, I guess, just to wrap it up. That is so nice. I did not realize those 3 jumps. Alright, we're at the 40-minute mark. That seems to be a good spot. So I think we're going to cut this one here, and hopefully it'll be the Wolf Massacre, the slideshow, and then if it ends up being the last one, then it'll still be like our 4 videos to get to the end. So it might not be only the final mission on its own, but what are we going to do? Alright, Grace, thanks for hanging out and trying to get through all the coins with me, and luckily we realized that This ain't it, Chief.
Seen it?
Yeah, maybe not if it was, you know, not 10:40 at night, but whatever. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please sure like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at SwirlyGames. Follow Grayson at Sheldon Firestone. And also share this video, I didn't say this in the last couple, with the hashtag SlyCooper2020. Sly's in an extra weird state now that since RU Games has been bought by Facebook, who the hell knows who would make this game? I'm going to throw a bomb and blow it up because I pressed R2 on accident. Yes, please share this video, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Listen to my dad, and I'll see you in the next video.